The scale command can be used to resize objects in the drawing. You can run the command from the Edit ribbon. So I'll choose that. And now we can see I've got a north arrow here that's a little bit too big for my liking. So I'm going to select the entity that I want to scale. Pick it and hit enter. And then I want to pick my base point. It's usually a good idea to choose a base point somewhere near the middle of the object or the center of the object, because after you pick it, you'll see as you move your mouse in and out, it will resize that object accordingly. Now I can also enter a manual scale factor here. In this case, I'd like to make it smaller, so maybe I want that to be half of the size it was before. So I'll scale it down by 0.5 and hit enter. This can also work for text. So if I scale this house label, pick a base point out here, but see, it's always going to scale it with reference to the base point. So as I move my mouse out, it's making it larger, but it's also pushing it further away. So in this case, I'll escape from the command, rerun it, pick my house label. Now I'm going to pick somewhere around the center of this object. And then rather than putting a specific scale size in here, I'm just going to move my mouse away from my base point until I get the text to be a size that I like, and click again. And now that's resized. You can also scale line work and points that are stored in the database. So if I run my scale command, I'm going to pick all of these objects here and hit enter. I'll choose a base point somewhere around the middle. And let's say I want a scale factor of maybe 5 times as large. Hit enter. First thing you're going to notice is point protection is going to come on. And that's warning me because as I scaled those points out, it's going to move their positions. So I can continue to hit accept and allow those points to move. But if I had a lot of points in my database, you can simply turn point protection off, hit accept, and it'll run through all of them. It's then usually a good idea to turn point protection back on. We can see that my 300 meter line scaled up by 5 times is now 1500 meters. And because this is a smart line, which was connected to points 6 and 7, as those points moved, the line label moved with it. So that was a line that I used the Kogo command to enter. And that just gives you a brief overview of how scaling works. And again, you can manually scale things once you choose a base point, just visually using your mouse, or you can enter more accurate scaling in the command line.